Hello guys. Hello guys. Hello guys. Today we're gonna be discussing about market updates and some alts update along with the future trades we have on our cards. We will start with our Bitcoin update regarding how the market will work. So let's just hop onto it without any delay. As you guys know, and as I have updated as well, Bitcoin candle closure weekly was above this 200 MA, which was a positive sign for a bullish move. Above 200 mm means there is a new support. As you can see, the trend was all here below 200 mm, but once we broke above this candle closure of yesterday was above 200 mm for weekly. It was a bullish sign for all over crypto market, which shows that healthy pump would come. And following this, we also gave some trades in our leverage channel, future trade channel, and we are in gains for that. Moving on guys, we'll go to daily time frame and see how Bitcoin is performing. Guys, Bitcoin was on this strong trend line support where we saw we tapped and now again we are here. You can also consider this as an ascending triangle, as you guys can see here, and now we are breaking the resistance. If we are able to break this resistance, this wick resistance, then it will be proved that Bitcoin is now ready to flip the zone and move towards upside. If Bitcoin move toward upside, our targets for Bitcoin would be 28,000, 32,000, and furthermore above the zones. While guys, moving on to Ethereum has totally different play. Ethereum is forming a bearish pattern on 4-hour time frame, which has a potential reversal zone of 1800. If we if Ethereum retraces till this zone, then we can open a possible short, as this is what we call harmonic pattern. This harmonic pattern hence represents how and where from a coin can potentially reverse. This pattern on Ethereum is a bearish bet harmonic, which shows that coin might retrace from 0.886 Fibonacci retracement, and the targets for that it would be then 1500, 1389 and 1270. Let me mark the chart so I'll post and you guys can keep update later on. These are the potential reversal zones for Ethereum if we retrace from that potential zone. Moving on to shorter time frame, let's see how Ethereum is performing for now. As you guys can see, Ethereum 2 closed above 200 MA, right here above 200 MA, and since then it has pumped and it has shown us some really good rally in towards bullish side. Any question you guys wanna have, or any altcoins you want me to analyze, we'll go to that too. Okay, so before that, let's see our trades which we have given, and then I'll discuss some alts which I see a potential can give us 100+% gains in spot. First of all, let's go to BNB and see how BNB is doing. We have long BNB from 293, from this zone from 293. Our BNB long and future channel is open and it's pumping since then. Okay, so if we go to the daily support for daily resistance for BNB, we'll see the BNB is currently on a resistance. Last time it too retraced from here and it's back on the resistance. If we are able to break this resistance and close above 200 MA, then there will be no stoppage for BNB and will continue to pump without any further major retracement. Moreover, going to ape, yesterday night after Bitcoin weekly closure, we posted our ape trade 2 in future leverage channel, and as you guys can see, ape is 2 on a resistance. But if ape even is able to break this zone, ape will consolidate for a while in this zone. As you guys can see, there's a high level of liquidity pending in this whole of the area, which means there will be a lot of consolidation in this area. Ape will go resistance, ape will go towards resistance, and then will again break, won't be able to break, and will again bounce till the support. Hence this proves that there might be consolidation phase for ape, but will hold it and will aim towards gains. Furthermore, another trade in our future channel is theta. The theta is already on our take profit. As you guys can see, again theta is not facing resistance, but it has broken the resistance. Guys, let me clear a concept for you guys. The support for previous coins acts as previous candles acts as a resistance for new candles. As you guys can see right here, it was a support, this triangle was a support for this candle, but was a resistance for this candle. A support for previous candles acts as a resistance for candles below them. As you guys can see, the price action broke, we consolidate, and this support acted as a resistance right here. We fall back, and now we are here. If we give a possibility test and close somewhere right here, then we can expect a rally in theta 2. AGLD, what is perfect price at the end of year? Okay, we'll get towards your analysis as well, but first let's see how our trades are doing. Okay, furthermore, we look into our CRV trade as well. CRV trade was totally given on cup and handle pattern. As you guys can see, there was a possible uptrend, which is a requirement for cup and handle, and then we saw a cup and we saw a handle, and this is our breakout zone. Once we break out from the zone, we will see a possible big rally towards higher targets. As you guys can see, it's around 60% in spot pump. So yeah, this is how CRV can also play out. Moreover, moving towards audio, as you guys can see, audio is currently on a very strong resistance. Audio is on currently very strong resistance of, but it's a symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangle usually breaks out towards, you can say, symmetrical triangle usually breaks out towards bullish side of the charts. So if audio is able to break this and give a possible retest, then there will be no stopping, and we'll see a huge pump in audio too. Moreover, moving on to XRP. XRP trade is our long going trade, and we broke out and we nearly got to our TPs, but hard luck, we weren't able to actually aim for that. It was just left with some micro values. But anyways, moving on to Jasmine. Jasmine is the recent coin we have posted for our future leverage group. As you guys can see, Jasmine is also forming a double. Jasmine was forming a double bottom, which it then broke somewhere right here, gave a possible retest, a possible retest, and pumped. So guys, on what basis have we posted Jasmine? Jasmine is posted due to its rally, due to its price action. As you guys can see, this is let me explain you the concept for expansion and contraction. This is what you call expansion, then a contraction, expansion and a contraction, and then a huge expansion ahead. These three legs will continue and will hit our take profits for Jasmine as well. Okay, moving on to your analysis, we'll look on to ONT. Let's start from Rose and GRT. Okay, let's start from Rose and GRT. See, GRT was in my list. GRT was in my list back then. I hope the audio is clear again. GRT was in my list back then, but as soon as we broke above this 200 MA support and closed our candle right here, since then we have been pumping. A possible entry for GRT would have been nice somewhere right here, as where GRT was forming a support and was forming a good bottom. but now GRT is breaking its resistance, and once this resistance zone is flipped, we can get a confirmation that yeah, we are now ready to bounce toward these zones. Okay, GRT done. Let's move on to rows. Same goes with rows. As you guys can see, rows was on a strong support somewhere right here, gave a possibility test, was consolidating, was consolidating in this whole area, gave a possibility test and pumped. If you see that it has stopped somewhere right here, then retracement would bring us to 0.382 zones. 0.382 zones would mean 0.086 till 0.7. And if rows come back to these zones, if Bitcoin retraces somewhere right here, somewhere in this zone, we'll take a possible entry and aim for a long till this resistance. It would be around, if an average entry is somewhere right here, this would be around 1x gains. As you guys can see, I've already written altcoins 100x, which means 100% gains I am expecting from these coins, which include Theta 2. Theta is already in our gain list, and our trade is also running on Theta, and all other coins we are keeping in our views for future trades. Okay, AGL. Okay, what is predicted price for the end of year for Bitcoin and Ethereum? See, a professional trader can never time the market. But if we look onto the current price action, we can say that yeah, Bitcoin is ready to break this support and break this resistance and a possibility test and pump. We don't know till end of the year where we will lie, but a bullish cycle might start anytime soon. This is what we can expect. ETC and ONT. Let's move on to ETC. So yeah, ETC is forming a triangle, as you guys can see right somewhere right here. ETC is forming a triangle and is breaking it. We might post a future trade call on ETC as soon as we get a possibility test somewhere to this trend line, and yeah, then we'll expect a huge rally in ETC as well. Alts are all set for a huge rally. Okay, moving on, we'll go towards our index updates. I'll tell you how index works along with Bitcoin. First of all, let's look into Bitcoin dominance and let's see how it's going. Bitcoin dominance has pumped a bit, which means that money is flowing into Bitcoin rather than flowing into alts. When Bitcoin dominance rises and price of Bitcoin falls, we still expect a huge rally in alts, as money is flowing into alts rather than Bitcoin, making the alt cap huge and make it impossible rally. While furthermore, if Bitcoin dominance rises and our Bitcoin prices rises as well, then we might see a bloodbath in market despite our Bitcoin prices would be rising too. This might be surprising for some of you who doesn't know much about indexes, but with us you guys will know about indexes too. We'll move on to USDT dominance and look into how much. See, USDT dominance is falling. What does this mean? When USDT dominance falls, it means that people are not keeping their funds in US dollars but are investing them. It's back on support. If we don't pump from here, we might see a huge rally in alts, and overall the market looks healthy. But if we pump from here, we might see a bloodbath. But if we don't and break this zone, we might see a huge rally in alts, as people will invest more and more and keep funds less in USDT. Okay, ETC has been done. Okay, so guys, let's move on to some of our trades as well. Trades, or you can say our altcoin, which we are expecting 100x gain. As you guys can see, we are already pumping on all of them 200 MA close. This is what you call 200 MA. 200 MA is average price action of past 200 candles, and once we close above that, we can see a reversal cycle, while if we close below that, we also can expect a reverse cycle. As you guys can see, we close somewhere right here, gave a retest, and see we fall 20%. Since like that, we broke here, gave a retest, and we have pumped 50% since then. Yeah, this is how you guys can use indicators while trading. Okay, etc has been done. Any other questions you guys wanna ask? Okay guys, let's just move on to Bitcoin updates, and yeah, let's go and analyze Bitcoin. See, Bitcoin is now on this very strong resistance. As you guys can see, that Bitcoin is on a very strong resistance of this candle. If we are not able to break it, we might see a potential back towards 23,500, 23,400 zones, which might also make some alts retrace where we can find some good possible entries. But if we break above this, our next possible target first of all would be 24,600, and then all the way we can expect yes, we are gonna hit 30,000, 35,000, and then move towards upside. It could be a trend reversal if we break above this, because as you guys can see, there's no current as such resistance in this zone. There's a whole blank black candle, which means it's a bear candle, and we can break it towards upside without any hesitation. See a coin, let's see that. The price action ain't that much clear, but yeah, there's a huge resistance here and here as well. So yeah, it might trade between these two ranges for a while. Okay guys, this was all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the trade and was educational for you guys. We'll end the live stream right here. Hope to see you guys back in another live stream. Thank you for joining us. Bye. Hope to see you guys back soon.